Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Only 5 games left in the season. Let's quickly take a look at how the playoff field is going to stack up out east. Taking a look at Atlanta, they've got their eye on the #1 seed as the season moves into the final stretch. Currently first place in the standings, and guys showing no signs of letting up.
And right now for Atlanta, they've come through for their fans this season. All the optimism surrounding them, all the high hopes, all proved to be legit.
Well, how about the momentum they have built to get off to this fantastic start? All positive vibes right now for this group.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. They've got Castle, Edey out there with Evan Mobley. And it's Green, and for St. Louis, Mitchell is out there with Jordan Poole. Then it's Anthony Davis. Then there's Desmond Bane. And it's Clowney in at the 4 slot. All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
Now here's Davis. After Jalen Green's miss, count it, good.
A difficult shot for some bigs, but Edey making it look easy.
And here's Atlanta. Outside, Green. There's a good screen over Mitchell. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Rule no good. And for Atlanta, they come in off a good outing against the New York Knicks. Green against Mitchell. A floater. St. Louis with the rebound.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And one of the best big men in the game, Davis, continuing to prove how dominant he is.
Greg, as you were saying, beyond the blocks, what makes Anthony Davis special on defense is the way he navigates the floor.
Kevin, most bigs can get picked on in pick-and-roll action. Davis, though, too quick and smart to take advantage of. He can slip screens, hedge, switch, and recover like he's a 3-and-D wing.
The first one falls. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Pass to Edey. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Green against Mitchell. 6 to shoot. To the inside. Here's Edey. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Mitchell passes to Davis. Lets it go with the 3. And there's Mitchell. That's good on the assist by Davis.
Boy, if you let Donovan Mitchell get comfortable shooting the basketball, you're in for a tough night. That's an easy catch and shoot.
They set the screen from deep. Green kept alive. Edey banked in off the glass. Edey's got his second basket of the night.
This guy is just working his tail off on the boards. You love the effort, love the energy.
On the wing, Mitchell. Outside, Bane. And a miss there on the triple.
Just enough coverage to bother that 3-point attempt.
Shoots from 14. Anthony Davis with the rebound.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
Pass to Clowney. Now, here's Poole. Here's Clowney. Covered by Mobley. Here's Bain. Great D that time from Green.
That's some outstanding on-court awareness there. Just a terrific change of shot.
Here's Castle, guarded by Bain. Pass to Mobley. There's the three. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Well, you see the confidence from Evan Mobley right now, ready to shoot as soon as he touches the basketball.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
Attention fans, now on the court is your hype squad. Get loud, hear it. Fans, the loudest section gets free t-shirts. Let's see who's the loudest.
Chance to check out Donovan Mitchell. An amazing run for him the second half of the season. He's right around 17 points a night, 5 assists and 4 rebounds. He's been nothing short of fantastic during that stretch. Offense coming very easily for him.
And so much of it to me is his ability to read the floor, make the right decision, and then go right after the action he wants.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. From deep, Crane's the three-pointer. Mitchell's got a couple of threes now in the first of the Sound.
Well, we know Mitchell can hurt you from outside the arc. The defense better recognize this moving forward.
Outside, Green. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
And it's Mitchell missing.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
A whole selfless play right there from Green. He's all about getting it to the open man.
Here's Mitchell after the basket by Atlanta. Takes the three. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got his 4th rebound in this one. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Doris, here we are into the home stretch of this terrific season.
And Kevin, we can all feel the playoffs approaching, which in and of itself is so exciting. But what I love about the current structure of the league is this final stretch, there is always so much in play, and that elevates the intensity. It is a special time of year.
And the first one drops. That one falls, so he hits both of them. St. Louis trails by 3. And here is Poole, coming off a stellar performance against Boston. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. I now would send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, Quinn Snyder and I got a chance to talk for a bit. I asked him how they plan on bottling up Jalen Green. Now, he said, we have to try and stay in front of him and protect the rim. Jalen is an explosive athlete and an incredibly crafty finisher around the basket, so keeping him out of the paint won't be easy. Guys, back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. Now here's Green, following the miss by Donovan Mitchell. Pass to Castle. To the paint. Here's Edey. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Edey's got 6.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And so Poole will bring it up for the Sound, trailing by 5. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Atlanta.
Yeah, and last year it didn't matter whether it was on the home or on the road. They failed to take the game from either of the two meetings.
You know, they may have lost some confidence coming off those losses last year. They know their roster is similarly talented. You wonder if that provides extra motivation in this matchup this season.
What a play by Davis. You think you can get it over me? Nuh-uh. Not on my watch.
Looking back at the 2019 draft, Jordan Poole was picked number 28. And Doris, he's already experienced the highs and lows of the NBA.
Well, Kev, let's remember that was a stacked draft class. And I think what you've seen from Jordan Poole is this incredible ability to hunt shots, to be willing to be a focal point on the offensive end. Let's remember, he's won a championship in his career, and that's something you can never take away.
And the first one at the line is good. Greg, it's not the first skill you think about, but Jordan Poole is unreal at the foul line.
I mean, led the league in 22 at 92.5%, beating out teammate Steph Curry by 0.2%. Poole's always been amongst the league leaders in attempts.
For Atlanta, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Right wing. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Desmond Bane. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Atlanta.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
First one falls for him. St. Louis making a switch here. Giddey's checked in. So he gets them both. And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
Get ready, everyone. You see yourself on the screen, and you show us your best move. Let's go.
Chance now to take a look at some numbers for him.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage, and it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
And it's the Sound with the ball. It's a 3-point game. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, facing that hostile crowd, they've just found a way to kind of tune out the noise and focus on the game.
Well, the best way to silence a crowd is with your offensive game. Those fans got quiet in a hurry when the bucket started raining down.
Well, once Green gets inside, he has the body control to adjust to the defender there and finish.
And it's Davis finishing it off.
Wow, facing a huge size disadvantage, he goes fearless to the rack. Great athleticism and body control.
Pass to Edey. And here is Mobley. Here's Edey. 6 on the shot clock. St. Louis with the rebound. Bain looking around. Pass to Mitchell. Over Green. The shot by Mitchell, no good. Atlanta leading by 3. Black in the post, guarded by Bain. Black, no good. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for St. Louis. Here's Giddey. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
So there's that combination of size and quickness when we're talking about Josh Giddey. Hard to defend, makes the defender commit right there.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And the free throws have been dropping for him at a rate of about 77% on the season.
That free throw good from Giddey.
Guys, we have seen a number of high-caliber players from Australia. Josh Giddey adding to the reputation of the country. This guy is long, he's versatile, and he's skilled.
Jeremy Sohan's checked in for Atlanta. And both free throws good for Giddey. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Pass to Edey. Outside Green. Here's Edey. Lock at 6. They double him with Bain. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
The shot. It's hauled in by Kennedy. The Sound have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Pass to Giddey. Outside, Bain. Here's Clowney. No scoring in this one. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Mitchell missing. For Atlanta, they've gotten 7 of their first 16 field goal attempts to go down here in the first. It's good from long range.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Mitchell against Green. Pass to Giddey. Into the lane. Outside, Bain. Nice shot from the wing.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Sohan with the ball. And he just worked New York in that last game. Mitchell outside. The 3-ball. Wow, through the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. Doris, one of the more relentless players in the NBA, Donovan Mitchell.
Kevin, what I love about him is he loves the lead role. He feels very comfortable carrying tremendous responsibility on the offensive end. Donovan, one of the more confident players you'll meet.
And he hits the first of 3. When Donovan Mitchell, Greg, is on the floor, he is the offense.
Yeah, and that goes beyond just his ridiculous scoring. It gets overlooked that he's also a skilled passer. So one way or another, Mitchell is finding points out there.
Anthony Davis is checked in for St. Louis. Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead.
One of the things about Donovan Mitchell's game that I love is he's got elite athleticism. There is speed, there's burst, and there's physical strength. This guy is very capable offensively.
Now the free throw is good, now leading by 1. Atlanta's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. Anthony Davis broke his defense down for me. He said, I can block shots, switch on to anybody, guard the pick and roll, I can guard the post, I can guard the pin down. So that's my ability. My ability defensively is to do everything. Kevin?
And he does everything. David, thank you so much. Here's Mitchell, following the basket by Jalen Green. Can't connect from short range. Inside, Williams. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. And Atlanta leads by 3.
Solid job of moving the ball by Green, setting up a teammate.
Now here's Giddey. He's guarded closely. And here's Mitchell from the arc. For just the 4th time today, it is good. That one makes him 4 for 10.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Green with a screen on Giddey. Here's Black. It's hauled in by Kennedy.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Bain passes to Mitchell. 1:27 left to play in the first quarter. No good on the triple. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And what surprised me was how easy they made it look. It seemed like they got something out of every possession.
Davis with it. Now Green defending. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Jalen Green.
Go at that defensive weakness. Let Davis bait fouls. That may be exactly what they're thinking.
This is his 2nd trip to the free throw line.
And just a top-notch free throw shooter this year, all the way up there at 88%.
That free throw, no good.
Yeah, a lot of whistles here early, as well as foul trouble starting to be an issue.
Morrison, he's checked in for St. Louis. Moses Moody comes in for Donovan Mitchell. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Smith checked in for Green. And he's good on the second. 56 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Black. Giddey defending. Mobley sets the pick for Williams. To the middle. It's stolen by Davis. To the wing right side. Here's Moody. And again, no good by St. Louis. Atlanta's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Here's Williams. And they cash in right away with the quick shot. Williams has got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Here's Giddey. Buries the long-range jumper. Giddey's got 5.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Here's Mobley. No good on the last second attempt there. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for St. Louis. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think of what you've seen so far from St. Louis?
Just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
St. Louis has gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Josh Giddey is out there with Moses Moody. Then it's Morrison. And there's Davis. And it's Kennedy in at the 5 down low. Here's Kennedy. Scoreless thus far. And for Atlanta, we've got Jabari Smith. Black is out there with Jeremy Sohan. Then it's Williams. And it's Mobley in at power forward. Here's Giddey. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
That's outstanding footwork by Josh Giddey. Finish in the painted area. I can do that too.
Black the pass to Mobley from past the arc. St. Louis with the rebound.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Giddey, no good.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
Sohan, the pass to Smith. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Mobley a screen. Atlanta again missing. St. Louis is leading by 4. Now here's Giddey. He has 7. And it's Davis finishing it off.
And he'll get ahead of steam when there's that much of a lane. You can't get in AD's way.
Pass to Mobley. Smith with a screen on Davis. Down low. Smith gets it to go on the assist by Mobley.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Poole's checked in for St. Louis. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Gassol's checked in. Well, Doris, both you and I had the honor of being in that 2020 bubble in Florida. Any memories from Orlando?
I think, Kev, just how unique the setting was, and I have to give some props to the players. No fans, no normalcy, away from their families for extended periods, and yet they were able to lock in and give us some incredible moments.
Now, here's Poole. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. Here's Moody. 4-point game. Shot clock at 6. Tries it from 9. Davis doing his thing inside.
And that's a shot Davis will make 10 out of 10 times. He's just so strong inside.
Here's Black. Guarded by Poole. Lets it go from deep. A nice shot by Black. Black's got his first 3 points of the game.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it.
On the wing, Davis. Puts it up from 12. Rebound, Atlanta. Mobley's got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Castle. Floats it up there for Mobley. Now, here's Poole. He's guarded closer. Rebound by Sohan.
Normally, he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Here's Sohan. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Anthony Davis.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
First free throw is good. Baines checked in for Moody. Jalen Green's checked in for Atlanta. And so Sohan nails both of them. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Kennedy, and stolen by Mobley. Black the pass to Sohan. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. From 13, that one rolling around and rims out.
Boy, a clean, close look. What a missed opportunity.
Now, Poole. Pass to Davis. Now here's Giddey. 6 to shoot. Davis setting the pick for Giddey. St. Louis needs to get off a shot here. Count the basket. Davis has got 6 in the quarter.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Now, Sohan. Mobley finds Sohan. He nails it, and we're tied up. Sohan's got 8 points. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for St. Louis. They'll be playing host to Miami for the next game. The three from Poole. That's good. And so Giddey with the assist. Giddey's got assist number 5 here tonight. Atlanta trails by 3. Pass to Black. To the middle. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Kennedy. Now Giddey. Right side Bain. Here's Kennedy. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs. Mobley,
a screen on Giddey. And it's Green. Missing.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Poole the pass to Davis. Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Green. It's hauled in by Kennedy. St. Louis is leading by 3. Outside, Davis. Poole on the wing. They set the pick. Back to Davis. Over Sohan. That misses off the backboard. Atlanta's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. Mobley, a screen on Davis. Loads it up there for Mobley. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
The unspoken communication on the alley-oop, and then Mobley making his teammate look good.
Poole, the pass to Bain. Pass to Davis. Over Sohan. That doesn't go either for Davis. For Atlanta, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Here's Castle. Sohan with the ball. And here is Mobley. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Pass to Giddey. Outside, Davis. Giddey sets the pick for Davis. Now, here's Bain. On the wing, Giddey. And again, no good by St. Louis. Here's Black. He gives a bit of a scoring lift to the team, averaging 8 points a game. Here's Sohan. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Sohan's got 7 points here in this quarter. St. Louis has gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. And here is Poole. 5 points in the game. Crosses over. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And let's take a moment to look at some stats for Jalen Green. Since the break, he's been simply stellar. He's putting up about 21 points per, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. And most important of all is his passing. He's a terrific distributor in their offense.
But certainly one of his best attributes, creating offense even when it looks like there's nothing there.
That's good from Poole. The Sound making some changes. Moses Moody, he's checked in for Davis. And it's Mitchell in for Josh Giddey. Both free throws good from Poole. For Atlanta, they've gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. Pass to Castle. Screen by Smith. Three-pointer. And it's Sohan missing. And so Poole will bring it up for St. Louis. Bain against Smith. Bain kicks to Poole. Clock at 6. A fadeaway, and that one good. Poole's got 9 points. Atlanta trails by 3. Outside, Green. Pass to Castle. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Atlanta with the rebound. Outside, Green fires from deep. Drills it from outside. 9 points in the game so far.
Green knows that he needs to take and make threes at a good clip. Nice shot there.
Poole up top. He's got 9. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field. 1:57 left here in the second. Pass to Sohan. Here's Castle. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Jordan Poole picks one up.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
For Atlanta, they have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6.
2 shots.
And he makes the first. So it's both teams making substitutions here. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Pass to Clowney. Here's Bain from the line. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Bain's got it all tied up now for the Sound. Atlanta's shooting 47% from the floor since the end of the first quarter. 1:19 left to play here in the half. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Good on the shot. Edey's got 8 points.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Pass to Poole. Mitchell against Green. Now, here's Mitchell. Defense right on him. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
When Donovan Mitchell is this close to the cup, the defender has got to feel a bit uneasy.
He's made all 3 of his free throws so far.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
First free throw is good. Williams, he's checked in for Atlanta. And he makes both free throws. 52 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Pass to Edey. Outside Williams. Here's Edey. Covered by Mitchell. 4 on the clock. Here's Mobley. Here's Castle. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Jordan Poole picks one up.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And with numbers like this, how about 87% on the year? He's been somebody they love having at the line.
He's off on the first. St. Louis making a switch here. Giddey's checked in. Good on the second free throw. Here's Mitchell. 11 points last game. Pass to Giddey. Here's Clowney. Outside, Bain. 6 on the shot clock. Nailed from three-point land. Bain's got 5 points in the quarter. He talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The Sound lead by 2. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. With Quinn Snyder. Coach, great offense in the first half. What made it possible?
I think we're executing pretty well. Moving them around a little bit with some fakes, and guys are just playing aggressive as much as anything. But if we get a few more stops.
It's been good so far, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Hello, everybody. We'll break down the action shortly, but first, a glance at how the Eastern Conference standings are stacking up as the season winds down.
Looking at Atlanta, they're right where they want to be, and they're right where they should be. Now it's a matter of getting everything in place for the title run. These guys will be tough to beat in a 7-game series.
And guys, we saw an incredible performance from Anthony Davis in that first half, doing what he does best.
I like that he's not settling on offense. He's staying aggressive, finding high-quality looks. That's why he's shooting with SLE, Shaq-like efficiency.
And we all know that's elite efficiency. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
And so Poole will bring it up for St. Louis. The lead is 2. They've got Donovan Mitchell. Also Jordan Poole out there. Davis is out there with Desmond Bane. And it's Clowney in at the 4. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder. Mobley outside. Pass to Castle. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. There's the screen to the inside. It's stolen by Davis. Outside, Bane. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And every year, and Greg, we agree, Bane seems to get better and better as a playmaker.
Doesn't overdo anything with his passing. Looks more and more comfortable creating off the drive and kick. He's become a large part of this offensive engine.
And he knocks down the first one. And Bane drops them both. And so it's Atlanta with it. They trail by 6. The 15-footer, and he can't bank that one in. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Green. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Atlanta making a switch here. Black's checked in.
Anthony Black.
St. Louis is leading by 6. And a minute played as the second half gets going. And a wide open look for Bane. A 3-pointer off the mark. Atlanta shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention?
To the paint, here's Davis. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's Castle. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell. For Atlanta, they have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
2 shots.
First one falls for him. He hits both from the stripe. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Outside, Davis. Inside, here's Mitchell. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Mitchell's got 4 points now in the quarter.
The Spider is attacking right now. Very few guys can score it as quickly or as easily.
Here's Edey. He's guarded by Davis. Latrey hits the three-point bomb. 11 points in the game.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Outside, Bain. Back to Poole. Launches a 3. Sinks the triple. Poole's got 14.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
It's stolen by Davis. Fast break, here they come. Payton for 3. And St. Louis, another 3.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Pass to Castle. And Davis sends it back. Mitchell finds Bain. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And the basket by Castle.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Only 5 games left on the season. Let's quickly take a look at how the playoff field is stacking up out west. You look at the Sound. They're good enough for 8th place in the conference right now, looking to hold on to that.
I think for St. Louis, they're one of the NBA's mystery teams this season. One that dropped from being elite just a year ago to now looking more like a mid-level squad.
Yeah, it's been a strange year for them. Early on, they got away from the formula that brought them all that success a year ago, and were just never able to get it back.
Mitchell outside, and stolen by Mobley. to the paint. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. And the basket by Castle.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
Poole the pass to Bain. Davis setting the pick for Bain. Edey with the rebound. Edey's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Bucket is good. And now just a 1-point St. Louis lead.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Poole kicks to Mitchell. Davis setting the pick for Mitchell. Over Castle. Mitchell's shot is good. Mitchell's got 6 here in this quarter.
See, what a good feel for what the defense is conceding. Donovan Mitchell very willing to get to that mid-range jumper.
Back to Mobley. Here's the screen. St. Louis with the rebound. Bain with it. 12 points for him.
That's an instance where you see the pressure Mitchell puts on a defense. He's aggressive and he's explosive. You've got to deal with both.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for St. Louis?
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
No good on that one. And the second free throw, good. Atlanta trails by 4. Here's Black. He has 5. Pass to Castle. Five to shoot. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Shoots the 3. St. Louis with the rebound. Davis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Clowney, covered by Mobley. And Clowney can't get it to go. For Atlanta, they've gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. No good with the layup. St. Louis is leading by 4. Can he keep it going? And again, no good by St. Louis. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. It's tipped. Here's Edey, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, easy call.
Second team foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Zach Edey taking 2 shots.
Free throw good. Edey. Jeremy Sohan's checked in for Castle. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. St. Louis is leading by 3. Here's Clowney. Still without a basket. Mitchell outside. Lets the 3 fly. Black grabs the board.
and still looking for his first triple of the second half. He had 3 at halftime.
For the tie, St. Louis with the rebound. Poole's got his 4th rebound in this one. Mitchell wide open. Connects from three-point range. Mitchell's got 26 points.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
Here's Sohan, guarded by Poole. And he uses the glass on the layup. He's got 15.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Payton for 3. Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. To the middle, intercepted. To the inside, here's Davis. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Throws it up high, and the dunk by Sohan.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Now, here's Poole. 14 points for him. Top of the key jumper, no good. Pass to Sohan. Down low. From 10 feet out. St. Louis with the rebound. Bain passes to Poole. Back to Bain. Davis setting the pick for Bain. Three-pointer. Drills the three-pointer. Bain's got the lead up to 7 now for the Sound.
Building confidence in that deep ball. 1 from distance in the first, 2 in the second.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He wants to talk to his guys. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
Well, I think this is a necessary timeout so they can figure out a way to limit the impact this guy's having from three-point range. They've got to dedicate more resources to their perimeter D.
Giddy's checked in for St. Louis. And no one has allowed fewer points since the All-Star break than these teams you see before you now.
And they've shown no slippage defensively. If anything, they've become more stifling since the break. I mean, they're playing inspired, passionate basketball at that end of the floor.
And stolen by Giddy. Pushing it up. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. And the first one drops. And Bain drops them both.
He's forcing the action now, finally getting to the charity stripe after no freebies in the first half.
Pass to Black. From down in the low post, it goes. He's got 17.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Inside. Great D that time from Bain. St. Louis is leading by 7. Here's Giddey. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. Giddey's got his third basket of the night right there.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Pass to Black. Here's Edey. 6 to shoot. Misses in close. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Sound. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. There's 1:40 left here in the third quarter. And Davis now top of the key. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's Sohan, guarded by Bain. Here's Black. Out to the right wing. It's rebounded by Giddey. St. Louis is leading by 9. Mitchell passes to Bain. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Bain's got 19 points.
Good to see Mitchell distributing the basketball, guys. You want him to find his guys and establish some chemistry.
Now, Sohan, 12 points for him. Shoots from 12, and he nails the jumper. 19 points in the game.
Well, they're not behind because of this guy. He is putting on a tremendous run.
46 seconds left to play in the third. Now here's Giddey, defended by Sohan. Giddey the pass to Mitchell. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Atlanta trails by 9. Pass to Edey. Here's Black, guarded by Bain. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
For 3, Mitchell. Black grabs the board. Over Mitchell. And so it's St. Louis, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. We'll return shortly. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Atlanta trails by 7. On the court for Atlanta, Jabari Smith is out there with Jeremy Sohan. Then there's Jalen Green. Then it's Castle. And it's Williams at the 3, the small forward.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
On the wing, Bain. And that comes off the assist by Giddey. Giddey's got his 6th assist on the night. And here is Green. Driving inside. Lays it up off the glass.
And
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
St. Louis is leading by 5. Bain passes to Kennedy. Now, here's Poole. Tight defense on him. To the middle. Second chance shot. Atlanta with the rebound.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Got that one up quick.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Moody the pass to Giddey. Payton for 3. Green with the rebound.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane. They are just killing him on the interior.
The Sound have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Now, here's Poole. Not a lot of room. Giddey against Green. Pass to Moody. Shot clock at 6. Over Williams. A nice shot by Moody. And the Sound lead by 2. For Atlanta, they've gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. Here's Green. And it comes off the front of the rim.
And you know they wanted that one to go down.
Let's prove it time. Fourth quarter. Don't get it done now. No more chances.
The offensive rebound. Kennedy shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
Jabari Smith picks one up.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Second free throw, no good. Atlanta trails by 3. Sohan with the ball. On the wing, Green. Pass to Castle. Smith with a screen on Poole. Williams attacking.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. And here is Bain. There's the triple. And again, no good by St. Louis.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
Out of bounds, possession goes to the Sound. And the Sound making a change here. Connie's checked in, and a switch here also for Atlanta. Edey's checked in for Jabari Smith. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Kennedy. Williams with the steal. Sohan with the ball. Here's Clowney. Bain passes to Poole. Back to Bain. Takes a 3. Clock at 6. Poole up top. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. And the Sound lead by 3. For Atlanta, they've gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. Now, Sohan. Pass to Green. To tie it up. St. Louis with the rebound. Poole's got his 5th rebound in this one.
One made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Here's Clowney. Now here's Giddey. They set the pick. Payne against Williams. And there's a whistle. That goes on Zach Edey. That's his first foul.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Now here's Poole. Defended by Sohan. Pass to Clowney. To the paint. Here's Davis. That one doesn't go. Atlanta trails by 3. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Josh Giddey's checked in for Jordan Poole. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Williams is checked in. That one drops. He ties it up. And here is St. Louis now. They've led by as many as 11 points. Back to Giddey. Here's Clowney. Covered by Mobley. The 3 from Davis. And it's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Sound will retain possession. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Here's Mitchell. The 17-footer goes down. Mitchell's got 12 points here in the second half. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Pass to Edey. Now Williams, 6 to shoot. Clowney pulls it in. Clowney's got his 6th rebound on the night. Mitchell left side. There's the pick. Mobley with the rebound.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
And there it is for him. He's got 24. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for St. Louis. To the inside. And he goes in for the dunk.
A 6'8". That's excellent size, and Josh Giddey makes that dunk easy work.
For Atlanta, they've gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the fourth quarter. Down low, here's Edey, and they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. There's the pick. It's Giddey with the drive. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Well, you love the play call by Josh Giddey. Calls the screen to him, simple pick-and-roll action. He understands what to do with the ball.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away.
It's time for Dance Cam. If you see yourself on the screen, then you know what to do. Show us your move. Keep on dancing. You need dance lessons.
for St. Louis. Bain comes in for Moody. And Poole subbed in for Josh Giddey. Green, he's checked in for Atlanta. Castle comes in for Sohan. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, during that break, Coach Nick Nurse talked to his team. Now, he's not happy with the perimeter defense. He told them we have to hustle more out to the three-point line because they look real comfortable out there now. I want you contesting every three they put up. We'll see if that intensity increases on D. Guys?
Thank you, David. Here's Castle, guarded by Poole. Shot clock at 6. To take the lead. Good on the three-point shot. 27 points for him.
You can see it. He's taking better shots, and the results are coming because of it.
Here's the three. Atlanta with the rebound. Mobley's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Pass to Green. Over Mitchell. And it's Green missing. Well, St. Louis shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby, 38%. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. The three. Rebound Atlanta. On the wing, Green. Guarded by Poole. It's good.
And because Green is able to blow past defenders, they guard against that, so he just stops on a dime and pops.
Pass to Clowney. Mitchell outside. Here's Clowney, covered by Mobley. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal foul, third team foul.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
The first free throw is good. And Bain drops them both. Atlanta's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Outside, Green. To the paint. Here's Castle. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Bain kicks to Mitchell. Davis with a screen on Green. Just 5 on the clock. It's stolen by Green. Out to the right wing. Castle. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Now it's a 6-point Atlanta lead. Well, St. Louis shooting 43% from the field. Mitchell against Green. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Fifth personal foul, fourth team foul. At the line for St. Louis, Donovan Mitchell, taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Atlanta leading by 5.
2 minutes.
Pass to Green. Great key that time from Bain. And here is St. Louis now. Poole with no one around. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Poole's got 19 points. Now it appears an injury out on the floor, and that does not look like any fun.
And I'll tell you, this is the last thing you want to see.
I just feel so bad for him. What he's going through right now, you just have to hope and pray that it's not too serious.
Blacks checked in for Atlanta. .144 left in the fourth quarter. And the shot goes down.
Well, we see a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting nowadays, but you'll take that look right there any night of the week.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's covered closely. Davis setting the pick for Bain. And he stays with it to the middle. And finished off by Davis.
Stepping up, Davis is a fantastic option late. You know with that height and skill set, he's going to get a good look.
Pass to Mobley. Mobley, great positioning on the putback.
I'll tell you, important moment for Evan Mobley. Meeting the moment with a big shot. That's big time.
Mitchell left side. Good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Mobley kicks to Black. They set the pick. Pass to Eden. It's stolen by Davis. Here's Clowney. Now, here's Mitchell. Over Castle. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Yes!
You gotta love his hustle. Leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish and transition, nice and easy.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Shot and game clock separated by 4. Mitchell outside. And again, no good by St. Louis.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right. He stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
17 seconds left in the fourth. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
At the line for the away team, Stephon Castle, taking 2 shots.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he does get the second one. And that puts them up by 5. St. Louis calls timeout. They're trailing by 5. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
Trying to stay alive. They've got to work quickly.
This is the very definition of desperation mode right now. They need a quick shot and a quick foul.
"17 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Davis sets a screen. Mitchell passes to Bain. Back to Mitchell. The three. And so it's Atlanta with the W. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. And as we part ways, we present our player of the game.